Hello, folks, and welcome to another edition of Mark Isaac Potter Presents. We're visiting today with the lovely Lisa Murphy. Usually I say a few silly things about the guest here at the top to get them smiling or even laughing. I heard that she has started 47,000 businesses, including one with Napoleon where they make underwear for dogs. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
Lisa, welcome to the show.
so silly.
Uh,
Thank you.
tell us a little about yourself as a person, if you would.
Oh gosh, as a person, I believe that I am a genuine, heart-centered, authentic leader. I
Okay.
am really focused on the success of those around me.
All right. Well,
Um,
that's
it
beautiful.
It really it drives me. It has since I was a child. As a matter of fact, I can remember in the early days of being in school, I was often taken to grades lower than mine because I was an accelerated student, and so they would take me to mentor children in grades below myself. One of my earliest and most fond memories was when I was in the seventh grade. I was asked to mentor a young polio victim from India. And he was brand new to the US. His English wasn't very good. And so I became his partner through the year at school so he could learn how to adapt into American society.
How
And
beautiful. Oh my God. Thank you for
thank
having done that, my
you.
dear.
Thank you.
This is probably a relatively short interview because the kids nowadays, as I should not call them, uh, have the ascension span of a drunk ant, probably. So
Well,
give us the contact information for your company, and then tell us which company do you want to talk about? Say limited to limitless, or
we can talk about limited to limitless today. The contact information, my phone number is US 814-933-5582.
okay?
And
Would you
my
repeat that for us, please?
Absolutely. 814-933-5582.
Okay, and then whatever other stuff you want to give.
You can reach my email at admin, ADMIN, at limited to limitless, just like it says in the background here. Oh, other shoulder.com.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And what got you to start this company? Was there a certain moment in your life, a thing that happened?
There was. I've been coaching for over 35 years,
Okay,
from riding and training horses to insurance to trucking companies and construction companies. But a few years ago, I was afflicted with an autoimmune disease and found myself pretty much bedridden, not really able to even walk very well, not walk safely or
okay,
reliably,
all right,
and found that I had to make a radical change in my life.
all
And
right,
as I started healing myself, I decided that really a sweet spot that I had, I love coaching because I love to see even just a light bulb go off. There doesn't have to be a massive breakthrough. But when I
right.
see people start to have that mental, emotional success, it just drives me. It's just my fuel for life. And so as I was reviewing in and kind of knocking things around with my husband, we really decided coaching is my sweet spot, and business is really a great place where I have great skills because of a lot of life experience. I have
Yeah.
been a national leading insurance agent for multiple companies, even when I lived in a town of 425 people, more than 4 hours from a major metropolitan center. And
Wow.
I beat all the guys in the major metropolitan area. So just a lot of things that have gone on in my life. And one of my strong suits is my famous quote is that your past doesn't determine your future, and your circumstances never determine your success.
Okay, very nice. All right, very beautiful. So you started it how long ago?
I started Limited to Limitless. We really started looking at the operations in 2023, but it's only been the last about 6 months that I've been truly operating. I was really focused on my health for a while, but now that
Yeah.
I'm back up and mobile again and able to function fully, I'm really starting to put the rocket fuel into this business and get it going.
Okay, now what do you do day to day in the business? You coach clients? Do you manage people that coach clients?
So as right now the founder, I am the only coach. I have high requirements for the coaches I do hire. They have to have been through one of my programs, either a team member with the fractional leadership portion, or they have to have gone through executive coaching or been involved in a mastermind for a while, so they understand my systems and my methodology. I don't
Okay,
want people to read from scripts, but I do want to make sure that they're implementing the practices that are tried and true. I also have a AI clone of myself. So every coaching session I do, I upload into the clone so that private information is kept private, but my coaching information now is available through this clone so that people can access and ask questions. So instead of using FAQs anymore, what I do
right.
is I direct them to the clone so they can ask the real question that they have.
All right. Well, that's good stuff. So, folks, I recommend you get in touch with Lisa, and I certainly want I myself have a long list of disabilities as well, so I would love it if some disabled people out there felt safe enough to get in touch with you. Uh,
Absolutely. And I love hiring people who maybe have been at that turning point in their life where their body isn't necessarily responding the way it used to, but they
yeah,
still need an employable and great future. And so I
okay.
really help them find opportunities either within my corporation or within corporations that I know of.
All right. Well, that's very beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and stop. Is it okay if we just do one show today? I'm pretty tired and
Okay.
might just go to back to bed. I
All
really
right.
appreciate you being on the show, and I am new to these short shows, but everything I'm learning says, people are going to only watch for a couple of minutes and then they stop. So,
Well, one of my coaches says it's going to go one of two ways for us. If we capture their interest, they'll stay for an hour. But
huh,
if their interest is not piqued, then they'll be done in 3 minutes.
yeah, well,
So,
I've done a few 1 hour, an hour and a half shows. I just don't see don't see that big a number of views. Of course, I've never had anybody famous. I don't do famous people, so maybe that's part of it. But
you only do
anyway,
infamous people?
what'd you say?
I said you only do infamous people?
Well, yeah, people no, people that my perception is I have a heart for people that are unknown who feel like they don't have the bandwidth to get to the next step because I've been that person over and over and over and over and over. So, uh, and I might put out here, this will surprise Lisa. I haven't told her this yet, but I am lobbying in the future. I took on a person that's almost a partner. They're a VA, but they're playing at a very high level, and they're wanting to suggest that I start charging for the show. So I'm lobbying her that we do not charge people that are on the list now, but that we start charging with the next batch of guests. So some of you in the future that are on will want to know that in the future, we'll probably have a small fee. I priced video for God, probably more than 20 years, and I know what the prices are out there, and I I will keep my prices a tiny fraction of that, but still. Anyway, so Lisa, God bless you for what you're doing. And if you're a disabled person out there and you've got the skills that Lisa wants, please have the guts to call her and see if she's got a position for you. And if you're not disabled, but you have a heart for disabled people, give Lisa a call. And if you're just mean and nasty, like so many people in the United States are now, you can just go back to sleep and never call either one of us, as far as I'm concerned. All right, Lisa, God bless you, honey. Thank you so
You too, Mark. Thank you so much for your time
Let's
today. And
do another show at your convenience, maybe next week at this time or whatever
um,
you want.
yeah, if you can send me, if you can get your calendar fixed and send me a calendar link, and then I can see what I can match up. How's
All
that?
right, you got it. That sounds good. Take care.
Thank you, Mark. You
All
too.
right,
Feel
God
better.
bless you, honey. Bye bye.
Bye.